Hello everyone, welcome to the first YouTube tutorial on this channel. It's going to be teaching you how to make a Discord bot in Python. So we're going to be using the discord.py library by Raps, aka Danny, the developer of it. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to go onto Discord and make sure you create yourself a testing server, or if you've already got a Discord server then that's fine, but make sure you create yourself a server so you can invite your bot to it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google. I'm going to full screen it. We're going to go to discord.com/developers. And what we want to do is we're going to create a new application, and we're going to name it testing. Or you can name whatever you want. I'm just going to name it a tutorial bot. Oh, I've reached the limit. So delete this one then. Obviously, you may not have any apps, like app applications, on your on this. This may look blank to you, so. But yeah, we're going to create an application. We're going to name it tutorial bot, and in our we're going to press our bot one here, and we're going to press add bot, and we're going to press yes to it. Then you can't delete the bot, or if you want to delete the bot, then you have to delete the whole application. Now you've done that, we're now going to go to python.org, and here you're going to press downloads, and if you're on Windows, you're going to do download for Windows 3.10, or if you're on macOS, you're going to do macOS, and if you're on Linux, you're going to do Linux version, okay? But because we're on Windows, we're going to press Python 3.10, and it's going to download. Once it's downloaded, it's going to install Python to your to the default directory. So because I've already got it installed, I'm going to cancel it, and we're going to do something else. So we're going to head into C, users, your username, and then we're going to press this button here, and we're going to type /appdata. Going to be our local programs, and in here it will be Python, then Python, then Python, and the folder will be there. But for me, because I installed it with Visual Studio, if you installed it through Visual Studio, if you've used Visual Studio before and it installed through there, then it'll be in Microsoft Visual Studio 2020 Community, and it will be in our where would it be? Bear me a second. Should be in here, because this is where, once you've got your file path for your Python directory, so here's my Python directory, but yours should be in C, your users, your username, app data, programs, local programs, and Python. So what we're going to do is I'm going to double click on the scripts button here, folder, and we're going to press this button, copy it with Control C, and you're going to create a new variable in the path one here, so we're going to press edit, and you're going to paste it into your new variable, like that. And then what we're going to do here is you're going to have, go to your default directory, and you're going to copy that, and also paste it in, like that. I'm going to press OK, OK, and OK, just as so. So now the scripts folder has been added to our environment. We can now use pip to install discord.py. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to install Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code, I'm going to download that. I'm going to go to the website. It's made by Microsoft, of course. You're going to download the stable build for Windows. Obviously, you can get the stable build for macOS and Linux. So press download and go through the setup and everything, and then you can launch up Visual Studio, which is going to be here. It won't be on your taskbar, maybe on your desktop. If it's not, then you can just search it. So here's your main screen that you'll get. We're going to press the extension button here, and we're going to, it may automatically show up under the popular section. If it doesn't, then you just search it in Python, and you're going to install the Python Python extension, which comes with a bunch of things, so linting, IntelliSense debugging, and extra stuff. But the only thing we're really going to be using is the IntelliSense and the linting. So when the extension is finished installing, which it should do in a second, you'll be asked to set it up. So add in the directory of where your Python installation is located. It may automatically pick it up, but if it doesn't, then you'll have to do it manually by just scanning through the directories, which is in obviously C, users, your username, app data, local, programs, Python. It's taking a little while to install for some reason. Doesn't usually. Okay, so we're going to ignore this get started Jupyter Notebooks because we don't really need to. We're going to open up a new folder. So we're going to go into my documents or wherever you want to place it, and we're going to create a new folder. And we're going to name it whatever you want. So I'm just going to name mine tutorialbot. Select our folder, and it's going to load up like that. And we're going to press yes, I trust the authors, and we're going to create a file called bot.py in that. Now this is where Python's extension will kick in. The extension for Python will kick in and eventually ask you to set it up. So it should probably just be loading. While it does that, we're going to type into a new terminal. And we're going to do pip install discord.py. So I've already got discord.py installed, as you can see, but it will install discord.py, so you won't see any of this requirement already satisfied stuff. So we're going to type in import discord, then from discord.ext import commands, and then we're going to do bot equals commands bot, enter a prefix, so let's say dash, be whatever you want. We'll do @bot.event async def on _ ready. I'm just going to print bot is online, something like that. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to do bot.run, and here's where you're going to put your token. Now what I usually do is I usually store my token in a config file. So I'll create a config.py file, and I'll create an entry that says token like that, and that's where I put my token. So then what we'll do in our main file is we'll import config, and in here we'll do config.token like that, and I'll pass the token through. Let's go get our token by going to here, bot, reset token, yes, do it. Now this is my token. You don't want to share your token with anyone else. I will reset my token at the end of this video so that no one will know it. So now if I in my console, or one thing you can do is you can press run and start run without debugging, or you can do how I do it, which is python bot.py. And it will create a PyCache folder because of the config file, and eventually it will say bot is online. So now if we go to our Discord server, you see it's not invited. All we need to do is go to OAuth2 URL generator bot and give it the permissions it needs. I always give it administrator because we will obviously be using administrator permissions in this video because we have kick, ban, other things like that. So I just give the administrator permission to give it all permissions just to save time. And we're going to find our server. So testing server. I'm going to continue, authorize, make sure that I'm not a robot. And it will say authorize and may close this window. So if we go that and do it here, as you can see, our bot is online here. You can see it's got permissions and everything. So if I now go back into Visual Studio, we can turn off the bot by pressing Ctrl+C, or by pressing the stop button if you use the run without debugging. And we can do @bot.command async def ping, pass in the ctx, which is the command context. And we're going to do await ctx.send pong. So now if we run the bot again, go into Discord and do -ping, the bot will send pong. So that's how you set up your basic bot and create a first command. Next video I shall be showing you how to set up cogs, which will allow you to write commands in different files. So until then, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.